Good morning. Why am I wandering the streets of London before the sun is properly up? You guessed it, adventure blog! I just called it a blog. We made it onto the train. Do you want to be in it?
Yes. Yeah.
We're going to Wales. Should be fun. First stop Bath, and then we have 7 minutes to transfer. And then, first real stop where we get out of a train station, Cardiff. Guess what we're doing in Cardiff? My shirt is a hint. Hey, Letty, what do you think of this map?
What I'm supposed to do with this shit?
Alright, 3 things. 1, look at our beautiful little car. What is that, seafoam? Who knows? 2, I showed them my driver's license. That's it. God damn it. And 3, apparently it was a lot more money to sign up a second driver, so I'm the only driver. So it's not supposed to be a part of my day. So it's pretty fun. They've got a big exhibit thing inside. I took a little bit of footage in the museum. We just discovered that Rory's costume there is from North Face. But the main thing is like a guided tour, and there's someone all in Gallifreyan robes leading you through it. Peter Capaldi had pre-recorded some stuff, so you go on a mini adventure. I felt a little bad for our tour guide because clearly it is designed for a group of children, and there was one very small child who was like maybe 2 who was not participating because he was maybe 2 and had no idea what was happening. And then so there's one kid in the tour other than that. His name was Jesper. So the tour guide probably would have liked a little bit more participation on our part, but Then you get into, they call it the Gallifreyan Museum, and it's just all of the costumes and monsters. And one of the coolest things, there is this older woman wandering around with her granddaughters, who were like 8, and all of them watched Doctor Who. Like, clearly the grandmother watched it when she was younger and knows the old ones because she was walking up to the older Doctor costumes and was like, this one was my favorite. And then the girls were like, oh, where's Rose? And like, oh, how cool is that? So we went on the walking tour of filming locations around Cardiff. It was a lot of fun. They just film here all the time, so there's lots of different episodes over the years. It's cool to see the places and sort of recognize it, but also they dress the sets, and so a lot of it is like, yeah, that I recognize nothing. There's a shrine to one of the characters in Torchwood back there. If you've seen Torchwood, it ends poorly for everyone. Anyway, Yanto gets a shrine. The sun came out. It was supposed to rain today, and now it's gorgeous. And so we are going to the diner from the Impossible Astronaut that was supposedly in Nevada, and we're gonna go get ice cream and chips. So Eddie's was great. They basically had to change nothing for the episode of Doctor Who that they filmed there, because they've made it to look like the States in the 50s or whatever. And they have this mannequin that's dressed like Marilyn Monroe in the white dress, and they have her standing on some sort of fan, so the dress is like flapping up. And it's cute, and I kind of like the idea, except that the face of that mannequin is terrifying. Like, pick a different mannequin, guys. And then, so the diner, like, it's all 50s. They have Elvis stuff everywhere. There's like a constant stream of music videos or like old movie clips and just Elvis singing songs, and it's lovely. But it's like they clearly get a ton of Whovians in there. The guy recognized us already. We were still wearing our Doctor Who tour badges, but he just said something about, oh, we're there for Doctor Who, and it was like, yeah. But there's like nothing. There's nothing. There's no TARDIS. There's no Matt Smith picture. There's whatever. It's just a 50s diner, and you're like, okay. And then you go to the toilet and you open the door and there's a giant TARDIS that they put on the other side of it. That was fun. I enjoyed that. And now we've gone grocery shopping because we're hiking quite a bit over the next couple of days, and hopefully we'll be in the middle of nowhere when it's lunchtime so we can have picnics. We also picked up some wine because, you know, I'm driving. We're both gonna need it. Letty wants me to show this. Oh, that's just my hair blowing. But there's this cool building, and then there's the Ferris wheel that lights up, and like, it's just a gorgeous day. Things have gotten a little narrow and a little dark. But there's some nice classical music, so it's okay. So the reason we were driving down those terrifying roads is that we went stargazing, and it was great. Very cold, so now we're back in the car. But that was where we were stargazing on that bench. You can see our footprints. Is that frost? Like, what the hell? The car says it's 12 degrees out there, but come on! Maybe it's just dew. Why is it so white? Anyways, it's definitely fall. Good morning. We were driving along that road behind me there, and then we rounded the corner, and just like Hello, whales. What? So it's all green and gorgeous down there, and yeah, this is gonna be a good day. We're in a canoe. We had terribly unflattering life jackets. They're in the boat because that seems safe, but we'll be fine. Look at this day. It's sunny and everything is calm, and like, we're just gonna go canoeing. Also, I might not film too much because we're in a canoe. If I drop this anywhere, it's done for. So, I hope you enjoyed this little bit. We're still alive! We're only halfway. Well, by halfway, I mean we've reached as far as we're allowed to go. It's a lock. It's like a dam, and you have to... somebody who knows what they're doing is... Well, Letty could figure it out too, but... We're not supposed to go past it. It was what the guy said. It's fine, because we only have it for 3 hours. So, we're here. It took an hour to get here. We'll have some lunch, and then we'll go back. And if we're going a little slower, because... I have no stamina for this. My arms are sore. It's fine if we go a little slower on the way home. Supposedly there are otters, so I hope I see an otter on the way back. But we did see a heron. That was cool. We scared it. And, I mean, it's a canoe. We tied it up. We moored it. Letty knows what she's doing. Don't worry. It wasn't my knot skills. But you can't lock it there, so... we brought the paddles with us. We're wandering around Brecon. Look, it's a fun... I don't know. We're in the weird town center area that is very confusing when you're driving. It's a lot of one-ways. But we found this nice little sweet shop, and I'm great at walking in and out of sweet shops with nothing, so now we have some punch. I don't know if you can hear me because, like, rapids and Letty, but she's not the reason you can't hear me. Look! We found a cave. I love caves! It will make climbing back up worth it, because let me tell you, that's gonna be fun. I don't know quite what to do with this video because there's so much stuff that's just gorgeous that I would put in the montage normally, but there's gonna be way too much for the montage between this and tomorrow and all the Doctor Who stuff, and so we're just hiking around, and I'm gonna keep talking about nothing, so this video might just be super long. Also, I just filmed that while standing on slippery rocks, like in the middle of the river thing, like with my camera. What was I thinking? I don't think that's the key. I didn't think. So these roots remind me of Nit-Nat, except that it's slipperier and closer to a river. But the river isn't as cold as the creek at Nit-Nat, and there also aren't any cougars here. Congratulations, cameras. I just saw the warning about the cougar. Hilarious story. We haven't reached the first waterfall yet. I think there's 4. And my phone is out of storage. Cannot take any more pictures. Thanks, 4S. We found our first waterfall! What? Yes! Go whales! The walk for today was called the Waterfalls Walk, so waterfalls are great. I'm glad we got to go down to the base of them, but coming back up is also great. Maybe there could just be an observation platform from up above. I'd be okay with that. We made it. No footage from the waterfall because we got a little wet. So we put our rain covers on our backpacks and kept everything in them. It's fine. We've been keeping pace with the same people all day, so there's a couple people who've been ahead of us and we keep passing them. Or like as they come back from something, we'll pass them, and then we've been doing the same thing with another couple, and I think my wheezing as I came up the top of the stairs convinced them that they shouldn't go down. We found the 4th one! Good morning. The plan for today is to climb the tallest mountain in Brecon Beacon National Park. However, the weather is not so much cooperating. So we're gonna hike through some clouds and probably not see anything, but it should be great. Okay, so we have a guidebook thing that shows us the walks that we're going on. And yesterday, the waterfall walk, we got a little bit confused, and I'm not sure if the book is just outdated. They were doing construction, we had to go on a detour, but I feel like I got confused before we found the detour. So it could be me, it could be book, it could be many things. Today, we're still gonna follow the book trail because it says there's a more circular path that's more interesting than just the straight there and back. And this is the official map that I'm looking at here. Hold on. So this is the official map. We're here, and so most people would just go down and then straight up and back again. But our book wants us to take a trail that is not on this official map. So, yeah, we're gonna do it. I mean, there's a big path up there. It should be fine. People walk this way. Also, like, along this way, there's the monument to Tommy Jones, who's a 5-year-old kid who got lost and died of exposure. So, we'll see what happens. So far, I've been able to follow the directions. We found this baby river. Yay! So supposedly, this is the spectacular view of Cornview, and there's a lake down down there. The monument for Tommy Jones is back that way. We're not going. We won't see anything. And I'm gonna be honest, we're not even halfway, and I am tired. We made it. We made it up and back. Couldn't see much. I don't know if any of my footage will turn out because it was so windy and rainy. It was fun. I'm glad we did it. It was an experience despite the lack of view, because that's why most people do it. Although clearly not all, because there were a lot of other people on the trail today. We're dryish again. Yeah. We've just been sitting in the car for like an hour. A glorious discovery is that this rental car has heated seats, so those are on now and enjoying that. We are back in Cardiff. We safely dropped off the car. We have like 6 hours until our train leaves, so we're just exploring the town center. And we found a castle. So we have these things and we've been doing audio tour, but like, it's a pretty cool place. It dates back to the Romans and then through the Normans, then it was abandoned during the Dark Ages, which might have been before the Normans, I forget. We saw a timeline right at the beginning and I wasn't reading carefully enough. But you forget because all this stuff is super old, but it's still here now, which means it was also still here during the Second World War and the First World War, but the Second World War was when everything was converted into bomb shelters. Anyway, we were walking around the battlements and inside there have been tunnels and they let up to like 1,800 people could fit in there and sleep if they were being raided. It's just a history we don't have, and they played great old-timey music and I enjoyed it, despite the grim topic. And now we're up here and the view is nice. I'm liking it. Yeah, learning lots of history about the Butte family. All right, we're at the train station. We're on the right platform. We're like an hour early because it's me. Sorry, Letty. This has been a great trip. We did a lot. I don't know what I filmed or what I explained. I know I missed a lot. When we were canoeing, we passed this couple on our way back and they had no idea what they were doing. Like, they were smiling and laughing, but they couldn't go forward. They were like turned around and had hit the edge. And then we got back and the guy who rented us the canoe was like, "Did you see a couple?" We were like, But I've been thinking about them for the last 2 days. I hope they had a great time. They were still dry when we saw them. Anyway, trip's over. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Bye! Yesterday we were looking at some postcards and like, this is a lovely view. We were there today. However, it looked like that. So I'm glad we got a postcard. 'Cause, yeah.